Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
While the engage is coming on to counter-engage, then this game goes very, very well. WE need a strong early game, starting with the E on the Xin Wayward. He's trying to block off his jungler.
Kindred is normally very good in the early game because of how much damage they can do from such a long way away, but part of the problem they're finding is Xin also excellent, but the whole rotation comes on through from BLG. A 3-man body slam might buy some space. How many flashes are we going to have to see popped as Wayward just stands in here, gets a grass, goes on forward, bin flashes away, and Kindred gets first blood on the mark. Shun off to the races already. Lamb looking more like the wolf half of Kindred.
Here comes Elk!
Stay and Elk are here as well. What on earth is happening? Shun hops over the wall, flashes away from Wayward's attempted body slam, and stays alive. It's a 2 for 2 as blood is smeared. 80% of his HP bar.
And that's now awkward. Now he has to come back bot lane, you feel. He has to reset immediately, but the swiftness boost he's using to snowball the rest of the map. No flash on bin.
There's no flash anywhere, really, as we've just been talking about, is they're going to just murder away the Crocodile. A new pair of boots to match Iwandi's ones he bought for first, but he's got the third kill as well.
Team World Elite have been playing all the way since 2011.
No.
And they had Messiah, they've had Wei Xiao, they've had, of course, so many great players.
Here we go.
They're looking for a fight around top side.
Oh, exactly that. The story time leads us into more violence. That'll be the 13,001st kill for the organization, claimed by Wayward. And then we're back towards the grubs.
I have loved this series.
I'm sorry, I disappointed you.
Occasionally I've sat there like, oh yeah, on an official broadcast we can do what we want here. Stay has no flash, he has no hope,
He's got
and
a flash
he's
very
going to
shortly,
die.
but it's not going to save him. He just sits there and takes the pain. Oh wait, that's a good wall run. When's the flash up? Surely no flash forward from Elk secures it. But look who else is here. It's Iwandi and the side, of course, of Hung on the Shinsao. Elk trying to buy some space and time. It was a decent headbutt away, but surely there will be an audacious shot. But then the flash for the stun. Not a 5th kill. Surely not. Don't give it to me. No.
The fact that he has so much gold is one thing, but because the supports are roaming so much, they're very low level. He has no flash now, he has no combat stats really, and he's going to get himself a death onto the board.
Shutdown to give over, he's only level 3, so that's just gold
700
over
gold.
to Shunzao.
700 gold over to Shun on that Kindred. He's going to get a buff steal, and suddenly that Nautilus, the snowball might go against him. Bin stacking up the rage with his ult early, looking to dive. Poor Wayward.
He's looking like he is dead to rights. Wayward flash, headbutt, pulverize. Wayward immediately put towards the dirt. Goes bedward, as you said in the last. That's got the kills compared to the Nautilus, which, you know, the jokes aside, it's not the best goal distribution, let's be real, especially when all of them basically are on your support. Maybe, though, Iwandi can make some use of it by making these kind of plays happen as On gets pulled into a Lamb's Respite, keeps him alive. Hung still trying to play this one out. The Pop Blossom comes on through, gets a stun onto Fofo, not too much more. Flash forward from Wayward does finally secure the kill, but Bin now getting into the backside, looking to get some value. It's a decent cast, but look at Wayward who's going so low. Get picked up. Shun gets his 4th kill of the game. WE need to retreat. It's a 1-for-1, all things said and done. Again, WE now considering going. This will be the second of the game. It's not the fastest dragon stacking we've ever seen. Would still get them towards that kind of critical 2-dragon point, which is often a potent point of the game. Teleports behind though.
These are the wards.
Here we go. This is what they didn't have last game. Small ultimate, not that valuable, but stay! Caught out as Knight once again gets into the backside. Will manage to spark surge over the wall, but he's out of the fight. Wayward and Hung trying to run out. Knight on the other side, perhaps stayed a little bit too long as Fofo finds an opportunity to turn around. The hook afterwards from Iwandi. Solid work. And BLG don't secure the kills. And actually the turnaround from WB has been excellent, but look into the backside goes Bin, who slices, dices, and culls the Meek. The Lamb's Respite comes on time, buying a little bit of space and time, but Shun flashing on out, doesn't have enough to work with, and Fofo gets a double at the end of that one. Shun players Bin doing so much work. The Seraph Shield is good. Big Q to heal up, but they just can't cull enough. And the Ruthless Predator is finally brought back down. Another pair of boots for Fofo.
And it feels...
Came on through, the Smolder came online, and quick as you like, the game started turning around very heavily in BLG's favour. They might have to do that again in this one. Another early game that's been scrappy to say the least. Hook lands, this time onto Shun, gets knocked up, still doesn't quite have opportunity to use the ultimate, just about gets it down, but he's a way out, the healing comes on through, manages to hop away, but not far enough to get around, and he's drunk under the table by Wayward's Gragas. Wayward now tries to get out from under the tower, Knight's coming on over in the form of the Renekton. Bin on the other side will make sure that they know that that is not the real Renekton as the Achus come on flying, but And of course, this time around, the DPS is just so much faster. The wall comes on down to block off any attempt on a mid lane push. And Unpential flank behind it. But now BLG are here to try and play this one out down to 2,000 HP. The smite should surely come on through. The flash forward to try and get in on the Pop Blossom does succumb forward from Knight, who gets something. Wayward likely falling. But that is a paltry trade for the Baron. The cask nearly gets him out to safety. But Wayward still fall. Critical mass secured. Maybe this dragon awakening from its slumber can do a little bit more work. Reminder as well, of course, with a soul point for WE, they don't have to take this dragon. They can just look to trade for Baron instead.
Knight's trying it again, hidden as a melee minion. They're trying to hide his own model under one of these hitboxes. Bin's now alone in the front line, separated from his team.
Slice and dice, keeping away for now. We'll get...
Sean!
Gets cashed! We'll talk about other things, but the fight commences regardless. Smolder comes on through. Damage back is big. Look at Elk's damage. He's just untouched. The Smolder's doing it again. BLG, somehow every game, Smolder and Kindred just come online.
BLG, fine. You have great damage, but you're not going to be able to go fight for the Infernal Soul if you take this Baron. They're low enough HP. This could be a huge mistake by BLG.
Fofo could do a lot of work. The first set of the threaded volley doesn't get that much value down. Does start to go forwards to Bin. Still pretty low. Reminder, there is no option to use the Dominus. Teleport now flying on through. Into the backside goes Bin. Fofo's dead. Bin does it. He doesn't even need to use the flash. Now Wayward needs to go over the wall and without the mid.
Down, and they clawed their way up that mountain face. Yet again, a mountain's made out of brickwork. I don't think they are either way. It's a very strange mountain, but...
Smolders are made of stacks, and he's got over 330 odd of them right
All
now,
right.
so he's doing quite a lot of
Ults
work.
into mid lane. Fofo trying to block off the team. Bin not there to front line. Neither is On right now.
The Super Scorcher Breath just begins to shred them. Look at the burn. Into the backside goes Bin. Smolder's mother comes flying forward, and it's just a family affair. Look at this one. BLG will wreck them all. Moment to moment, the health bars begin to dwindle. The executes begin to come on through. It's not an Elder Dragon, but it's an X-Specs thing.
It's not always been the cleanest games. We've asked them to close games a bit more cleanly, but it hasn't needed to be that today. They've ended up just fighting the way back from the brink.
And once again, Smolder just breathes all over him, and the fire cooks him to a crisp. Nothing to be done. WE, a valiant series, some solid moments in these games, but the mid-late fights, Smolder hits critical mass, and the game is just...
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.